Top 10 Facts About Space. There is such a great amount about space, our planetary group, the cosmic system, that we actually don't have the foggiest idea. Space is tremendous. With billions of worlds and stars, and planets in our own planetary group. But before we begin, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for such amazing and informative videos. Here are top 10 facts about space. 1. Space is completely silent. Sound waves need a medium to go through. Since there is no environment in the vacuum of room, the domain between stars will continuously be shockingly quiet. All things considered, universes with environments and pneumatic stress truly do permit sound to travel, subsequently why there's a lot of commotion on the planet and possible different planets too. 2. The hottest planet in our solar system is 450 degrees Celsius. The most blazing planet in the planetary group is Venus. This singing planet has a typical surface temperature of around 232 degrees Fahrenheit, 450 degrees Celsius. Curiously, Venus isn't the nearest planet to the Sun, Mercury is. Mercury has no climate to manage temperature, so it has an exceptionally huge temperature change. Venus, then again, has the thickest air among all planets. This climate traps heat, making Venus extremely sweltering. 3. There may be life on Mars. Another review recommends that billions of years prior organisms might have flourished with Mars prior to capitulating to frigid temperatures of their own making. Although we realize early Mars was wetter, hotter and more tenable than the present freeze-dried desert world, analysts still can't seem to find direct verification that life at any point graced its surface. The discoveries further distinguish specific districts of Mars, including Jezero Hole, where NASA's Diligence meanderer now roams, is probably going to have indications of this previous existence. Also, they inauspiciously hint that life might be the cause all its own problems on universes all through the universe. 4. Nobody knows the number of stars that are in space. The sheer size of room makes it difficult to precisely foresee exactly the number of stars we that have. At this moment, researchers and space experts utilize the quantity of stars just inside our world, the smooth way, to assess. That number is between 200 to 400 billion stars, and there are assessed to be billions of worlds, so the stars in space truly are totally uncountable. More than 100 billion galaxies are thought to exist in the observable universe, according to astronomers. There are about 300 billion stars in our own Milky Way, although it is not typical of galaxies as a whole. The Milky Way is a titan in comparison to the many but faint dwarf galaxies. And it is in turn dwarfed by the uncommon, 20 times more massive big elliptical galaxies. Astronomers have determined the number and luminosity of observable galaxies, and they currently estimate that there are about 70 billion trillion stars in the universe. Your vision, your location's light pollution, and other factors affect how many stars you can see in the night sky. Only a few hundred of the brightest stars may be visible in vast, light-polluted cities. But that doesn't imply there isn't anything to view from a city. However, a few thousand stars become visible to the unaided eye under a clear, dark sky. 5.99% of our solar system's mass is the Sun. Our star, the Sun, is thick to such an extent that it represents an incredible 99% of the mass of our whole planetary group. That permits it to gravitationally rule the planets as a whole. In fact, our Sun is a G-type primary succession star, and that implies that consistently, it combines roughly 600 million tons of hydrogen to helium. It likewise changes around 4 million tons of issue over completely to energy as a result. At the point when the Sun bites the dust, it will end up being a red Goliath and wrap the Earth and everything on it. In any case, sit back and relax. That will not occur for another 5 billion years. 6. A full NASA spacesuit costs $12 million. Around 70% of the complete expense was for the rucksack and control module. If we somehow managed to switch the aggregate sum over completely to the present valuing, this would be roughly around $150 million. Up to now, NASA reuses the spacesuits that were made in 1974. In 2019, the principal all-female spacewalk was dropped in light of spacesuit accessibility. 7. Neutron stars can turn 600 times each second. Neutron stars are the densest and littlest stars in the known universe, and in spite of the fact that they just have a range of around 10 kilometers, 6 miles, they might have a mass of a couple of times that of the Sun. They can pivot up to 60 times each second after they are brought into the world from a center breakdown cosmic explosion star blast. and have been referred to turn as quick as 600 to 712 times each second in view of their material science. 8. More energy from the sun hits Earth every hour than the planet uses in a year. Over the past 15 years, there has been a 20% annual growth in the utilization of solar energy. According to Yale Environment 360, the global capacity for solar energy increased by 30% in 2017, resulting in a production of 98.9 gigawatts of solar energy. Despite appearing to be a significant amount, this amount of energy only makes up 0.7% of the yearly global electricity use. 9. The Apollo astronauts' footprints on the moon will probably stay there for at least 100 million years. Since the moon doesn't have an environment, there's no wind or water to disintegrate or wash away the Apollo space explorers' imprint on the moon. That implies their impressions, rover prints, spaceship prints, and disposed of materials will remain saved on the moon for quite a while. However, they won't remain on there everlastingly. The moon's still a unique climate. It's really being continually besieged with micrometeorites, and that implies that disintegration is as yet occurring on the moon, super leisurely. 10. One day on Venus is longer than 1 year. Venus has a very sluggish hub revolution that takes around 243 Earth days to finish one full cycle. Adequately amusing, it requires Venus even less investment in Earth days to finish one transformation around the Sun, 226 to be accurate. Moreover, the Sun rises each 117 Earth days, and that implies that the Sun will rise just twice during every year, which is additionally all in fact around the same time. Since Venus likewise pivots clockwise, the Sun will ascend in the west and set in the east. Did you learn something new about the space that you didn't know before? We hope you did. So, if you're interested in learning more amazing facts and space news, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notified by our new videos. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to comment down your views on this. Thanks for watching till the end.